Hello, good morning, good night, whatever time it is where you are when you're watching this. I am sleep deprived and I am gonna be building. Welcome to Lila Plays on the Edge server. I had a late night streaming and it was absolutely lovely. And then I had an even later night when I had one of my little guys come in and needed mommy cuddles at some ungodly hour of the night, morning, whatever time that really was. And now let's try to get some building done because I've been dying to get this done and I want to get it done. Problem is I don't have. It had been waxed. Oh no, that was too much. Oh well. I don't think I have done the stuff I need. So we'll figure this out as we go. We'll figure it out because I don't have sleep deprivation and building. What could possibly go wrong with sleep deprivation and building, right? Like, that sounds like a fun combination, right? I think, maybe. We'll see how this turns out. This is going to be either really fun and easy, or this is going to be absolutely like nightmare level building. I'm really, truly not sure. But judging how many little mistakes I've already been making, I think it's going to be a very fun case of we should just go back to bed. That's my guess. My need for honeycomb has grown to another level, so I made that one, and now I'm trying to get more trees to harvest actual literal bee nests. But I have expanded my little bee operation here. I've added a little bit of greenery just to make it pretty. I need to figure out something to do with the walls, just so that way it's not so barren. I'm really not sure. I might come back to this in a bit. But this way I can kind of come here, AFK, hang out where it's pretty and green. And bit by bit I am getting more and more honeycomb. And I accidentally let one of my allays loose. So there is an allay somewhere around here. I don't know where. But hey, yeah, that's the thing. But hey, check this out. I already got this much honeycomb. And I'm just continuously working and working, trying to get more. And I have trees up here that I have harvested and are replanted to theoretically give us some more bee nests. So I really like the look of the bee nest versus, what is the other one called? Just bee box? I don't know. But I have been planting and putting, oh yes, exactly what I'm looking for. More of this beautifulness. So I have been doing this again and again and again and again. And bit by bit, we are getting what we need. Bit by bit. Yeah, these are the nest. That's what I want. I want the nest. And I'm hoping that by the end of the day, I will have an entire area full of beehives and things. Not a bee box, it's probably called a beehive. That would be much more intelligent there. And I don't know if I'm going to get any more this round, but bit by bit we are filling that up, and we're going to eventually have all the honeycomb we ever need. And then some. And yes, this is slow and this is manual and takes so much longer, I'm sure, than any other way. But at the same time, I really don't care if it takes a while because it's relaxing. Oop, wrong one. Not letting them out again. This is relaxing. It's pretty. It's rather aesthetic. I can live with that. I might swap this out for some sort of wood maybe, or maybe even terracotta. Terracotta might be kind of pretty. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll see if Core and Cobalt have some terracotta on hand that I can maybe borrow and check out and see if it's worth anything. As far as would it work for this? It's worth a shot. Thank you, little LA. You're a good little LA. I have honey. I honestly don't remember where I left off on these though, on which ones would be wax and which ones would not be. So So I'm going to need to go through and find all the ones that are not yet waxed. And the ones that are not yet waxed, we're going to need to get those taken care of real fast. And I know I did a whole bunch, but I know there's also a lot that haven't been. Now I have all the honey I could hopefully need. We'll see. And once I have everything fully waxed and ready to go, then I can just keep building and not worry about things that are going to change partway through. Because I know there's going to be some areas that are going to start changing partway through, which is going to 110% throw me off with my calculations and with what things I'm just looking at, you know, glancing at and going like, yeah, da 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 da. Oh no. So, but I have been, like this is just, there we go. Yeah, okay. I'm going to assume these are the areas then. Fantastic. So now I can just go through, double check all these ones, and get it all taken care of. Why is it that some of this has been and some of this hasn't? Oh my goodness, that is so bizarre. Whatever. I think that one accidentally got too much because that's... I don't think that's supposed to be as far back as I made it. Oops. Okay, well, that's thankfully an easy-ish fix. Good grief. And down we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna get this all waxed up and taken care of, and then we can just keep building, and maybe we'll get the whole area done today, which would be fantabulous. And if we can get it all done today, then we'll be able to have a nice, simple, easy... I don't know what after this, but there's something after this, I know that. There is life after the Colosseum. No, flags. Flags are after this. Flags. But for now, we shall do wax on, wax off. Glory be, it is done. I have finished this entire upper thing. Like, okay, there's a few areas though where I ran out of wax and I did not get a chance to wax the copper, and now I'm trying to find all the areas that need to be copper. Okay, this here is the thing that bugs me. This is a section where this side connects up to this side, and there's no spot really to have that unless I just snake it. But then that just looks weird to me, and I can't do that. I can't. So at the moment, I'm living with the fact that this is an odd thing across, and I'm not fond of how that is. But I can't figure something better at the moment. Oh yes, you're one of the ones that needs to be waxed apparently. Yeah, I need to figure out that because later on, maybe even later today. See, here's a place that's not copper fried properly. The next step is I need to actually start putting up pillars around and flags. And I need to decide if I'm going to do that, because in theory, it'll work really well and it'll look amazing. But that is assuming, of course, that I had put everything up here perfectly balanced and on center, which I know for a fact I didn't because I decided to throw measurements out the window. And now it's gonna bite me. But I think we'll be good to call that here for the most part. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Because I like the way it looks with the flags. If I do the flags and do the whole thing, like it'll look really nice. But I know there's gonna be areas that don't match up the way I want it to, and that's gonna be a problem. So I need to figure out exactly how that's gonna go around so I can actually know my plan before I start. This, kids, is why you always use like Matica, which I didn't bother doing at all for this season. Behold, this is what happens. But hey, that's okay. We are flying by the seat of our pants and we're making it work, and I'm honestly loving how this has turned out. And now that this part of the archway is done, I can soon go back and finish the fences and connect the fences to this part, which will be fantastic to have that done. So that's my next goal, I think. Not to figure out the flags as much as I want to do that, but I know if I do that, I'll have a hard time coming back and finishing this last detail, which means I need to get the next detail done. So I need to go get more fencing and stuff, and then I can do that part, which will be glorious because it's so close to being done. Oh my gosh, you guys. Like every step here is so much closer to being done. And that is seriously a very strange feel at this point. Like, I've been working on this thing for so long. It's hard to imagine what I'll do when I'm done. Definitely not work on any small builds in any city area. No. Okay, I think we found all the spots. I think. So, at this point, I'm thinking I should maybe work on the fencing, and then after that, we'll figure it out. Also, I am pleased because the mumbo is still perfectly center, and this is perfect. Perfect. All right, I've gathered a bunch of oak. I have more over at the Coliseum. Now let's go and get that fencing put up because I needed to do a little bit more resource grinding anyways for all that wax, and so I was over by my base, and now, oh, it looks so good. I am seriously so ridiculously pleased with how this place is turning out. It's very nice. I'm happy. But for now, let's go up here. Aha. We need to get the last bit of this fencing put up. And to do that, we're going to need so much fencing. Do I have any? Yes, okay. I'm like, I thought I had. That is not what I needed right there. Okay. We'll do that. Hopefully that's enough of this, because if it's not enough of that, oh my gosh. And I think I will need to do that. So for this part, the goal is going to be, and this is a hard thing because this just goes so lovely this way, and this does not go in a lovely direction of, I just needed to go straight and it won't. Okay, if I'm here, I'm just, there we go. Yes, I am close enough. It's just going to be a very kind of crickety, wandering, lollygagging fence. There we go. It made a connection. It made a pathway. That is so great. Okay, well, this is what we're going to be doing. Making very crooked fences to make it look like it's, you know, connected to the... It is a wandering path. Not like a river, because rivers are going to go for the path of least resistance. This is just... I don't know. Dare I say drunken fencing? It is special. It is something very special. But the important part is that in the end, it connects over to here. And yeah, that's good enough. So I love having this here now because that means I'm not falling through. See, this one will be so much easier, I think. I hope it should be. Because this one should just be a straight shot of like from point A to point B, ta-da, it's done. Right? So we can go like this. We can go up one more. And we go da-da, da-da. No. Da-da. Go away. Ta-da! It connects. Look, haha, it's so lovely. It's great. This is gonna be interesting. You know what, can I reach that? No, I can't reach it. I was hoping I could reach it from there so I don't have to do any more scaffolding, but no. Scaffolding is in my future, whether I like it or not. That's okay. I am grateful to have scaffolding. So I was doing like what, 4? 2, 3, 4. Nope. Ta-da. Sun is setting. When did I last sleep? Have I slept recently? Am I gonna have phantoms? Not sure. I hope I don't have phantoms. I don't want to deal with those right now. I'm putting fencing up. And it is glorious because that is a step closer to the Colosseum being done. That work? Oh, it worked. Go me. That was awesome. Okay. And then we're gonna go bloop. Bum, 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 ba-dum. And so on and so forth around the entire thing. Oh dear. Oh no, another crooked one. Okay. So this is my lot of life for the foreseeable future. And I'm not gonna bother trying to copy what I did over there. Because it's gonna be wonky either way. Like, no matter what I do, it's going to look wonky. And there's no point in my limited brain capacity of energy today to trying to get that all matchy-matchy. What matters is that it eventually ends up here. So with that in mind, I can just be free to just play with the fencing, see how quasi-organic we can make it look, kind of make it go along with it. I mean, it's a drunk fence. Like there's no way around it. It's not going to match well. And that's okay. That's okay. If I keep saying that's okay, maybe I'll believe it. You know, I do enjoy the fact I can stand on this without injuring myself. I really feel like something like this should give damage to a player when you stand on it, because it just feels wrong that it doesn't. And I'm okay with that, but at the same time, it feels wrong to not be injured by that thing, because it should cause some sort of like, ow. That's a no play zone. We don't want to encourage playing on things that are otherwise damaging. You know? Yeah. Almost done. We are almost done. Hey, yeah. I need to move it over 1. There we go. Not you. And it goes go da ba da ba da ha ha da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. Haha. Dun 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 dun. See the light at the end of the tunnel? I can. It's a beautiful light. We are almost there. We'll have to figure out flags, but I think figuring out flags will be a next episode thing, because once again, my time has been insanely busy this week, and I have no apologies for it, because such is life, as I'm sure you all have had your own busy summer breaks and different things with school maybe, or whatever. But I need to get this thing done. And so that way you guys actually have something out there on your Saturday morning, evening, something around that time frame. So I'm hoping you guys are having a good summer break, because my summer break has been excellent and super busy, and not much of a break, to be honest. But that's okay. My summer break will be more of a winter break, I think. Because that's just how administration works with certain school stuffs. That's okay. Ah, out of fences again. I'm so close. So close. That should be enough. I hope that is enough. If it's not enough, I'm gonna be a little sad. Da da. Do do. Da da. Doop. 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 Not again. Doop. But ladies and gentlemen, at the sound of the thunder, let's go to bed. Okay, take 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this part is done. Woohoo! It's amazing! Okay, we got the fencing in place, and actually, so the fencing is in place all the way around, connecting up, which, I mean, it's pretty drunk in some areas. Oh, I love scaffolding! No! Okay, so there's some areas where like it's perfect and it's lovely and it's so nice and neat, and other areas it's just wonkified. And that's just how it's gonna be. It's just wonkified. And that's okay. It gives the build character. And now we get to clean this stuff up. And the next thing I'm gonna have to do, which is the part I'm not thrilled to do. I know I want it because I know it's gonna look really good when it's done, but I just don't want to deal with it. Is going up here and we're gonna build these little, I don't know, ridges that have flags on them, which will look amazing from a distance. It's just something else to do. But I mean, it's coming together, I dare say. I'm very pleased with this. The Mumbo adds a nice touch, I suppose. But it's coming together. I do actually wanted to add some touches at the bottom to kind of cement that in place, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to that, honestly. I could, but scaffolding up to that is gonna be a pain. Like if I could do creative, that'd be great, but that's not how this world works. So I don't know how I'm gonna get up there. I don't know if I'm gonna get to that part or not. That's just one of those little extra details just because I can. But overall, I am pleased. I think we're maybe 1 or 2 episodes away from being able to do arena fights. And I am very excited over this idea because there's a chance Core and Kobold are willing to bring in a few wardens. Can you imagine wardens in the arena for fights? Can you imagine that? Or ravagers? Or even pillagers like here in the arena? That's going to be amazing. Oh, that's going to happen here. Yeah, I'm excited. But I think this is a good place to call it for today. Thank you for joining me. I know this is another short, kind of simple building episode, but again, it's been a super busy week, and next week's probably also busy. We'll see. But we're getting close to the point where we can just initiate chaos. Have a lovely wake cycle. Thanks for joining us on The Edge, and I will see you next week. Bye!